Question for this episode is, have you ever looked in a mirror and not been able to find one thing that you liked about yourself?
Yeah.
How far does self-loathing go before it starts ruining or you start believing it and hindering your life?
Hindering your self-esteem?
Yeah.
They let it talk down when I'm not around, yeah. It's only tied down when I'm out of town, no. I don't trust many when I'm in the city. I've never been a shooter, but I keep them with me. Watch them steal the style and say they inspire.
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of... Damn, why are we so close, dog? What the... Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Yo, you already know it's your boy. Damn. Oh, it is.
Sounds like you got a few in there, bro.
I think I might have one in here. Hold on. Bling! Oh, this look kind of good, don't it? Oh, shit. Oh, that's empty, bro. I think I might have a
Please pass one.
Bing! There you go.
Yeah, shit.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of
Talk Down.
Yes, sir. We appreciate anybody who watched the last 8 episodes.
Yes. Make sure you turn on notifications.
Yeah, those bells going off. You
There's
already
a bell
know.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we post a video, you will be notified on your phone, computer, email, whatever.
Makes
You
it a
will be
lot
notified.
easier, right?
Yeah, we don't have to bother you, man.
Because we will.
Yeah, I'm gonna bother you. Don't worry.
It'll bother you. A few years ago, I started getting into the habit of joking about myself, you know, and making fun of myself at the expense of others.
I'm kicking my ass.
You kind of were making jokes about yourself, and it almost became like you made it a reality.
Yeah.
You started to believe it or whatever.
What happened is it created an environment for negativity to really flourish within myself. And I started believing the noise. You know, instead of me looking forward to things, I started nitpicking at things that would prevent me from looking
at
forward.
all the negatives.
Yeah.
Half glass full, as they say.
Yeah, and normally I've always prided myself on being someone that's more of a glass half full type of person.
I agree with Finnegan. It's not half full or half empty. The line would be probably right here.
Let's just go back to my history and growing up, and you probably had people like that around you. I had immediate family members that would always snicker at anything negative around their life or constantly put themselves down. Like, I look so ugly, I look so this, I look so that. And you're always the person that's forced to really say, no, but you're good.
Yeah. And then they're like, no, but I'm not. And then after a while, do you feel yourself getting tired of telling these people?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, then you ugly, motherfucker.
You're ugly.
You are.
You are.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
But even if
No, I'm kidding, don't do that.
No, but it's also something that if it's somebody that you respect the most and it's someone that you
care
trust
about,
and you care about,
yeah.
then it starts leaking into your own mentality.
Yeah, because then you start believing, damn, if this person has no self-esteem, it's harder for me to build self-esteem, right?
Right.
So instead of saying, oh man, maybe I'm not that good, like, you can't even tell yourself, damn, maybe I am really an amazing person or an amazing individual. Like, those are things you should be encouraging and telling yourself every single day. Even if you don't fully believe it, I think the more you tell yourself that, the more it actually starts to come into fruition.
It's okay to be cognizant of your weaknesses.
Yes.
But it's how long you stay on those weaknesses that define how far you get.
Exactly. Like they say, to give you an analogy real quick, if you stay on a dark road for a long time, right, it's going to be dark forever. If you're not looking for a little bit of light or something to make it so you can see what's happening, you're going to go down that path and it's never going to get better. So why not, like, oh damn, I see a light.
Or shine light yourself.
Yeah, create your own light.
Create your
Or
own
find
light.
people that help you create those lights.
Illuminate.
Great point, man.
Yeah. So
And that's why we always talk about, like, knowing what your weaknesses are and being able to maybe surround yourself around people who can make them stronger for you. And not to be like, oh, yo, I got this weakness, you want to help me? Like, nah, no.
or
like that.
someone that won't
Motivates you or something to that point. You know,
or
like,
someone that won't put down those weaknesses, someone that'll complement the weakness.
encourages your weaknesses and say, look, okay, you might have this weakness, but who says it can't be a strength? Who says you can't be better?
Right.
Who says you can't get better?
Yeah.
People always think that just because they're in a certain place right now, they have to stay in that place forever. You develop that self-esteem like, damn, man, I'm stuck here forever. I can't do nothing because this is all I know.
And they become insecurities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then now you're insecure. Now, how are you possibly going to go out there and be radiant? Because you attract what you put out.
Absolutely.
Regardless of how you feel, regardless of the facade that you put on, that you might seem like you're confident, if you ever have those moments where you're constantly self-loathing, you are going to attract people that know that, or attract people that feed off of that. So you're never really going to have genuine people around you. So basically, if you're so horrible, why are your friends and family around? They embrace your weaknesses, so you should do the same.
Yeah, they care about you enough that they believe in you, so you gotta believe in yourself.
Right, positive reinforcements.
Yes.
You want to start believing in positive reinforcements, then you'll too realize eventually that you deserve that praise.
Yep.
And it leads to prosperity. It leads to you doing bigger things for yourself and believing in yourself to do those new things
you didn't think you were even possible of doing. Like,
yeah, I'm not saying like that people need to go around like patting themselves on the back every chance they get.
like, yeah, I'm great.
Hey everyone! Come and see how good I look!
Having self-confidence, self-esteem, whatever, it's good to have, but you can't take it over the top where you're looking to be praised. Like, don't look to be praised at all. Just look to be yourself and get better within yourself. And that's it. Self-loathing and making you hate yourself, you're going backwards.
Yeah, and then once you do believe that you are perfect in your own way, then everyone and everything around you will feel it also.
They'll be inspired by that. They'll look at you and be like, damn, you're that light now. I mean, you're that light. They want to follow you.
And it's kind of like it's also it's also
Hashtag pat myself on the back.
This is also a perfect moment for you to evaluate your current relationships. See how they start reacting to you finally giving yourself some credit. Are they encouraging or discouraging that type of behavior?
And you know what? It's funny because there's people that are in relationships and unhealthy relationships that they're with people that don't want to see them get better. Like, no, don't get better because then you're going to see that I'm not that fucking good and you're going to be out. Like, so they don't want to encourage your growth or your building within yourself because they're like, nah, damn.
They benefit from keeping you at a certain point.
Yeah, so you're trash, they're trash.
Oh, I love trash!
They don't want you to, I mean, they can't. You're gonna throw them out the fuck eventually. Like,
that is funny. And going real quick, kind of off topic but on topic, I'm a movie buff, you guys know that. There was a movie that I saw and it was about a woman who was blind and she gained the ability to see, and the world as she knew it was changing, but her husband, she became dependent on her husband as her eyes, and she realized, and her husband realized, that they were growing apart as she was able to appreciate life, as she was learning about herself. Now what happened is that the husband started feeling a certain way. He felt like he was losing her as she was finding herself. So what he did was, and not to mess the movie up, what he did was he started ruining her eye drops.
Ooh,
so that she can go back to needing him.
Wow.
Those are the people that you need to remove from your life.
Wow, the people that feel like you need them.
Yeah, or they'll do something.
Or they can't be something without you.
Yeah.
Because they're depending on you, really. You might think you're depending on them because you need them, but they really need you because you can be better.
Right.
Damn, the fact that somebody... Damn, I gotta see that movie. The fact that somebody will try to hold you back because they're scared to let you go.
I'll never let go. I promise.
Because they know how good you could be.
Yeah.
Is crazy. For me, when I look at somebody, I look at their potential long term. Like, I don't know what it is. I might have a superpower, guys. But I love to see what somebody can become. So I'm always encouraging people. I'm always telling them, like, yo, you shouldn't look at something like that. You should think of it in a different perspective. And not to say that I know everything and I think always positive. And I mean, I have my negative thoughts here and there, but I catch myself and I'm like, nah, you shouldn't do that. Like, that's not what you're about. So
the key is surround yourself with positive people. Sometimes you just need people around that'll say, you're not as terrible as you think you are.
Yeah, whether it's your inner circle, your family, I mean, significant other, whatever. Like, the closest people around you are really going to influence you the most.
Yeah.
So you should pick them wisely and, I mean, go for that.
I think also in this journey from transitioning from the self-loathing aspect to something that you appreciate yourself, you also need to know that being considerate to others, that also helps with your own process. You know, when you're considerate and you make someone else feel better, then what if you're giving yourself advice through them?
And you're learning while teaching them.
Yeah, sometimes I can give you advice better than I give it to myself, and then later on I'll reflect and I'll say, damn, I should do that.
Not going with.
Oh, Canada!
But yeah,
it's like,
yeah, kind of. Yeah, nah, but I agree. Like, I find myself giving people advice that I don't even take myself sometimes. Like, it sounds ignorant, but yo, that's the reality of life.
And that's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Because there's times that maybe I do say something that at the moment I feel, and later on I'll say, man, you know, there's a situation that I reacted to differently. and I come back here and I view it, and you know, we all learn together. Another thing, and we have a few, we're gonna go into our challenge soon, but we really do want to make sure that you understand that self-love is important. And self-love, when you keep depressing it, when you keep pushing it to the back burner, it becomes self-loathing. And it's easy for those two to coincide, and you won't even know it in your own life. We want to make sure that you understand that your own worst enemy is not living between your own two ears.
And that he's pretty much saying is make sure you're not your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
God damn it. Don't make it harder on yourself. Life is already hard. Don't complicate things. Look, I complicate shit all the time, so I can't even say that. But try to keep it to a minimum, man. Like, try to make life easier and help yourself as much as you can. Look, we're all human. Be a fucking human being.
Yeah, it's
make
okay.
mistakes.
Accept that.
Yeah, make mistakes. Get stronger. Get better. Learn from everyone around you. Surround yourself around people that are gonna help you become the best version of yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's all you can give yourself. At the end of the day, you want people that are gonna help you. I'm not saying they have to help you, but having those resources are important, man. You can't do it by yourself. You can't.
So I guess this is the perfect time for us to go into our Talk Down Challenge.
Our Talk Down Challenge, guys. We always love to leave you guys with something either when you meet us back on our live or just to think about, like,
test yourself.
Yeah,
push the limits.
Challenge.
Yeah, so we want you to only encourage positive thoughts in your mind at all times, especially during negative times.
Yes.
And the reason I say especially during negative times, because there's going to be a moment where you're going to need to be a rock for someone in your family or your friends.
And or yourself. I think that negative moments is the easiest to lose self-esteem.
Right.
It's so easy to give up when things are hard. It's harder to stay strong and be like, nah, I'm gonna get through this.
And that positivity, what happens is that becomes a manifestation of prosperity and high vibes in your own life, in your own reality.
Yeah.
You owe it to yourself. We want that for you.
Def.
And that's our challenge.
That wasn't
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, guys, look, as always, we appreciate you. 1 million
The episode is over.
Yes.
But the conversation continues.
Yes, so you can send us an email, you can send us a DM, follow us on Instagram, everything's in the description, and just reach out, guys. Look, we get people to reach out to us all the time.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Damn, bro.
But look, we appreciate everybody who hits us up. It's hard. We know it's hard to reach out. We're here to listen and give you our 2 cents like we do on the show.
And we're here to learn with you.
Yes.
We are here for you.
We don't know everything. We're learning on a daily basis just as much as we're trying to help you guys. So, deuces, and we always appreciate y'all, guys. Peace out. We'll see you on the next episode. Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for checking out that last episode.
The previous episodes, and then right there, there's a circular object.
It kind of looks like
with our logo
like
in
a
it.
pizza.
Yeah, it's round.
Click on it and subscribe, guys.
They let it talk down when I'm not around.
We'll see y'all next episode.